Hey, Baylor fans, this is your call to gear up with Harley-Davidson of Waco. Whether you're hitting the open road or tailgating at McLean Stadium, we've got the ride to match your Bear pride. Check out our wide selection of new and pre-owned motorcycles, visit our service department, or shop all the latest gear and accessories to show off your Baylor spirit and Harley pride. Visit us today and find your freedom on two wheels. Harley-Davidson of Waco, where Baylor fans never ride alone. Visit in-store or at hdwaco.com. Sic Em Bears.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's Sic Em Podcast presented by Harley-Davidson of Waco. We love HD Waco. Great spot there. They have helped decorate our set. And folks, look who's with us representing Baylor Soccer this week. Tyler Isgrig is here, midfielder, senior for Baylor Soccer. Welcome to you.
Hi, it's so nice to be here.
Appreciate you being here. You got a little journalism background, right? In your undergrad, and a little podcast in your background, a news reporting, all that stuff. So you should feel right at home here.
Yeah, I honestly do. I kind of did when he was doing the whole setup too. I was just like, I just know the angles and stuff. So
oh, look at you. That's very good. All right, we may need to get Tyler to help us in her spare time set up here for the podcast. But you're the guest today, and great timing. Great season for you and for Baylor Soccer headed into the NCAAs as we record this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's the year been like for you and the team?
Yeah, so this year, I feel like a lot of the preparation started in the spring too. So we had a good spring season. We had some transfers come in. So big adjustment too. We had a lot of seniors and people graduate from last season, and preseason and then fall was really good. I think it was pretty smooth. Like at this point in the season, usually I'm like more fatigued, a little bit more like not burnt out, but at least a little bit more mentally tired. And it's honestly been so much fun. Our culture's been good. Our captains, all of us do really well, and like we communicate with the coaches a lot. So they've just been really good all together. But the games have been so much fun too. Like we've had, I think, like 5 top 30 RPI wins this year, like beating like Mississippi State, Texas. I know they're not having a good year, but it's always fun to beat Texas.
That's a win, right.
Yeah, and then like the BYU game, which they ended up winning the tournament. So that was a good game in the earlier part of the season. So we've had some really fun games in Colorado. That was a really fun game too. So
that's fun. I mean, for your senior year especially, what a great season, for your last year in college.
Yeah, for sure. It has been really memorable. So I'm really thankful that it's coming at this time too for me.
And into the NCAA tournament, as we mentioned, and hosting as the number 5 seed. That's big. I mean, that's a real credit to what y'all have done already.
For sure. Yeah, I'm excited to, especially our last home game, just like knowing now that it wasn't our last home game is really fun. And just also being able to have the tournament experience, have our fans come out is just really cool too. And all of our families, a lot of us are from Dallas. So it's really fun to make it easy for them to get to watch us again.
Nice. Texas State, your first round opponent, and a team you saw earlier this year and beat earlier this year.
Yeah, for sure.
What's it like, a rematch now with, I'd say, higher stakes now? If you don't win, your season's over. Yeah,
with Texas State, I mean, our coaches have already talked to us about it a lot, just to not underestimate them just because they're from a smaller conference. Like, they're not a Power 4, and we played a lot of really good teams over the past few months. And the first game when we played them, the scoreline, it was 4-1, but it was a harder fight than the scoreline like indicates. So just us being aware of that and like fixing our mistakes from the last time, because it's not easy to always beat a team twice in one season. It's important that we still have that same confidence, but not take them lightly.
Good. If you win there, and it's at home at Betty Lou Mays Field, you would advance on to the second round. Second and third rounds would be in South Bend, Indiana against Notre Dame. Well, potentially against Notre Dame. Michigan is there also. What would that be like to get a win here at home, knowing that's your last home game, and then get to go up there?
Yeah, because at that point, for everybody, there's a lot of seniors too, so you never know what game's going to be your last. So I feel like just knowing that everything is on the line and just playing like it's your last is really important, especially in an environment that's not, I mean, it's not familiar. It's still 80 degrees here. So it's really cold, especially with like, it's on the lake, I think, in South Bend. So it's really cold. yeah, but just being ready for that. Also, I think we'd be projected to probably play Wisconsin, which they're a pretty aggressive team. The Big Ten plays a different style. So being ready to match that physicality is really important too.
Very cool. Yeah, I said Michigan, but it is Wisconsin. So hope you get that opportunity. I know you're completely focused on Texas State right now, coming up in the first round. Interesting, you came out of Arlington Martin High School, so in the Metroplex there, and originally went to TCU. And you said you committed really early to TCU.
Yeah, so I committed there around the middle/end of my freshman year of high school, which the rules changed since then, which makes a lot of sense. But at that time, it just felt like such a rush. Like you had to commit because there's scholarship money on the line. Like, so I got the chance to get a full ride there and go to TCU. So I talked to the coaches and had them watch me like my whole high school career too. So yeah.
That's great.
Crazy.
They obviously thought a lot about you. I mean, to offer you a scholarship, or save a scholarship for you that early in your high school career.
Yeah, for sure. And then I feel like after that time too, I had my high school career was also pretty good. I got a lot of accolades after then too, because I was, I think, National Player of the Year for the United Soccer Coaches then. And then I went to a few national team camps. So I got more experience through high school before I went there. So yeah.
That's great. I mean, you had a lot of experience. You played some internationally, right? Out of high school.
Yeah, just a little bit in high school.
Right.
Yeah, I played in England when I was about 15 or 16 years old.
Okay.
So.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it was really cool. It was definitely a cool experience, especially at that age, just to be around other girls that are really elite. And a lot of those girls that I did go to camp with, they ended up playing for a lot of good programs like Stanford and North Carolina. So it was pretty cool to get some experience like that. Also, that's the only time I've been out the country. So it was cool to go to England and play other teams and just like see their playing styles too.
That's great.
Which is pretty cool.
That's great. And you were telling me TCU went to the NCAA tournament. You're 1 year there, and it's a very similar path to what you're doing now here at Baylor.
Yeah. This whole season's felt kind of crazy too. Like I feel like everything's just cycling back around. Because, we did play the Big 12 tournament at TCU.
Yeah.
Like, I literally sat in my old locker at TCU, which is kind of crazy. And then my freshman year, we were the 5th seed in our bracket. Notre Dame was the 1st seed. And then we ended up playing our 2nd round at Notre Dame and then our 3rd round against them, too.
Wow.
So we played Michigan State that year. But, yeah, pretty similar opponents, actually. So
how about that? Really, that's funny.
Yeah, really interesting.
That's good. Well, hope you get a chance to recreate that coming up in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
When you decided to leave TCU, what was it? What was the process like that led you to Baylor?
So at that time, I think it was December 2022, which there was a ton of 5th years and grad students taking up a lot of roster spots at a lot of programs too. So it was kind of a hard time in the portal. Honestly, like I was in contact with a lot of schools and a lot of SEC and Big Ten schools as well, but it was just kind of hard because there wasn't as many spots or money in the portal. Yeah. So just kind of like had to navigate that process with that and kind of see what program was like the best fit for me, for my style, and then where I'd also want to live and those type of things too. So I was in contact with Michelle and the coaching staff during the portal, and like they actually were away in England recruiting at that time. And so I wanted to go on a visit and everything. And I kind of just like contacted them around Christmas almost. And then, so it was kind of late in the transfer portal process. And then, so they like had girls come up there and take me on a tour and we're trying to do anything they could. And I ended up just randomly committing one day. Like, wow. I don't think I talked to them for like a week. And then I called them and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to commit. And they were like, oh my gosh, okay. So it was kind of a weird process, but I just wanted to come to a program and be able to rebuild. And I like their values as people too, and just their coaching tactics as well. So I think that style just kind of fit with me. And I'm happy and really glad to this day that I picked to come here. And I didn't even know it was a Christian school or anything. Like I didn't know that much about Baylor. So it was kind of just like out of the blue too.
Yeah. That's funny because you grew up not far away. I mean, Arlington's not that far away, but you really didn't know that much about Baylor.
Yeah. So like obviously I knew of Baylor and they were a good program when I was in high school and stuff too, and the old coaching staff, but I just thought it was like another private school. They're TCU's rival. Yeah. So I just knew those things. And, but I didn't know it was actually like a Baptist university, because TCU has Christian in the name, but it's a lot different
Right.
than Baylor is. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big part of Baylor and what Baylor is, and glad you ended up here. I'm glad it worked out that way.
Yeah, me too. So,
Good.
Yeah.
And so over the course of your career, what have you, away from soccer, what's the experience been like for you here at Baylor?
Yeah, I really like Baylor. I actually like Waco, because some people say it's not that fun, but I think it's really comfortable, and I do like it here a lot, especially coming from the city. But I would say from my freshman year to now, like, I've liked all my teammates on like every single team. So like the ones I've graduated, like I still keep in contact with a lot of them too. And so my team has always been so fun. All the girls have been great. Like we literally have like riff offs on the bus. Like we'll go to dinner and have riff offs on the bus with each other. And we just have so many inside jokes. So our culture has always been great from the jump. And then I would say like away from the field too, like they're all really Christian girls. And so everyone has really good values. And it's always been nice to have people that can be a witness and help you in your own faith journey. And that was something I didn't know that was going to be something I cared about that much in my college experience. And it really helped along the way, having people to drive you and push you in that way, and definitely helped me evolve and grow as a person a lot.
Yeah.
So
wow, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Great. Sound like you've had a great time. Great experience here at Baylor. Very good. And like for it to continue, but beyond Baylor, what would you like to do? You want to play professionally?
Yeah, I do want to keep playing professionally. I told you earlier when we were just talking though, but I just started playing center mid, and just making that change now, I'm like, okay, I want to see where I can go with that too, and develop in that area wherever I have to fit on a professional team. But I hope to go pro in the January window, and if not then the summer window is fine too. But hopefully to play in the US, and I could play overseas as well. But yeah, I'm just hoping to get opportunity after.
Good.
And just extend my career, because I do love playing.
Yeah.
Like I do have that passion still. So yeah.
What's that like? Is there a camp, a tryout camp, a combine?
Yeah. So the NWSL, this is the first year they're actually doing it, but they'll have a combine in December. And so me and also my teammate Azul will be attending that too. So that'll be cool, just to have an opportunity, just to have people actually see you, meet other people that are good players, and just be in that environment already. So that's really cool to actually have the opportunity.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
You mentioned you're playing midfielder this year, and the Big 12 midfielder of the year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a great honor. I mean, in this league to be to get that honor, that's terrific.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, but it's new to you. That position's new to you, right? Here at Baylor.
Yeah.
You were forward before?
Yeah, I played mostly on the left side, but I'd play on the right side too.
Okay.
But I think the coaches also, which was a thing I wanted, like something I really wanted to look for in the portal, was having freedom on the field, because I felt that was something I was kind of lacking, and I just wanted to be able to have the freedom to develop like that too. So I played with a lot of freedom on the left side, so I would end up in the middle.
Gotcha.
And like kind of like interchange and just run out of my position and go back and like just like kind of just move a lot on the field and rotate. And so it kind of helped me adjust the position, just playing like that over the past 2 years too.
I got you.
Yeah.
And were you pushing the coaches to play more in the middle?
I was a little bit, but in the most respectful way. I'd be like, please, can I have some reps? But
right.
Yeah, I definitely would ask maybe a little bit last season, especially in the spring. I wanted to just kind of like give it a shot, because I use both feet equal too. So it is comfortable for me to be able to be in a space where I have both options, and I can help distribute the ball and like help our forwards look good too. Because I do like to play make, and like in high school I was more of like a goal scorer, like someone that just finishes and scores a lot. But that's also another thing at Baylor. I've just learned to be a playmaker and kind of create opportunities for others too. So that's why I also wanted to play in the midfield.
Yeah, gotcha. But you're equally adept, left-footed or right-footed. Neither one's stronger than the other one?
I would say shooting wise, I do like my left foot more.
Right.
Because I'll take my PKs and stuff more on my left side. But I feel like I'm pretty comfortable on both sides.
Good.
So
how frequent is that? I mean, how many players would you say are like that? Pretty equal, left-footed and right-footed. I
think now with development for like the youth age groups and stuff, I think it's becoming more common to see more people use both of their feet.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not like fully equal and like good like that. So it's not always common now, but I see more people now, like younger players being able to do it a lot more, which is good.
Yeah.
The game's growing in the US. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were coaching, would you coach younger girls to do both, to try to develop
for sure.
both?
Yeah. It's really important. It gives you like really good qualities that coaches really appreciate too. Yeah.
Would you want to coach any time in the future?
I've
when
actually
your playing
thought
days
about
are
it.
over?
Randomly, I was just kind of thinking to maybe possibly like later on in my career want to GA. I haven't told the coaches this, but like,
well, we'll tell them now.
But I would be opening to being like an assistant or positional coach, especially for the college level. Like I think it's somewhere where I could help people develop, especially in college. So
that'd be good. I mean, that's the route to get into coaching, to work as a GA. So maybe that'll work out for you at some point.
Yeah. And then you can also get grad school too. So, you
there is
get
that.
both. So,
So your undergrad degree we talked about in journalism, MBA you're working on now, or you got your undergrad in 3.5 years. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And MBA now in entrepreneurship. What's that like? What's your course load look like?
Okay. I graduated earlier. So I graduated in the spring.
Right.
I had a really tough schedule then. I took about 17 hours and then did spring at the same time. So I was training and doing a lot of school, and journalism is like a big load too in your undergrad. So that was a lot, but I kind of wanted to make my schedule a little bit less hectic.
Sure.
So I took only 9 hours, which is good.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah. So I could really have more attention for our season too.
Good.
But it's been, it's not easy though. It's a lot of group projects and a lot of like collaboration versus in my undergrad. So still definitely a little bit of work, but not nearly as much. But like I've still had to do stuff. Like last week I had to do an ethics case competition for the business school.
Yeah.
That was a little difficult.
That
it was
sounds
new.
time intensive.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But so after we came back from the tournament, I had Thursday to prepare because my week, it's supposed to be a week for the case. And so my group members had since Monday. And so Thursday I was kind of struggling to try to learn it.
Right.
And then I read the first paragraph, and it had something to do with the company. The first word I saw was Gaza, and then Saudi Arabia. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like an actual ethics case. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's kind of extensive.
That's
little
tough.
bit.
That's wild. Well,
yeah.
Sound like you're juggling everything very well, academics and athletics. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How about tell us about your family?
Yeah, so my family's always been a big sports family. I have a younger brother, MJ, he's a teenage boy, so I'll give him some grace, but he's 18 now. So MJ's always played baseball growing up too. And my dad played JUCO basketball. He's from Missouri, a little bit outside of St. Louis.
Okay.
And then my mom was from Arlington, but she played tennis at IMG and then went to Mizzou.
Okay.
And then they met there. But my family's always been like big in sports and would always like rush around taking me and my brother to sporting events. And then I have another brother now. They had a surprise baby. He's a 3-year-old. His name's Weston. Yeah. So big age difference. But
wow. What's his name?
Weston.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. Weston's huge too. He should be a beast. So I hope he's really into sports too, which I think he is because he already plays soccer and t-ball. So
there you go. At age 3.
Yeah.
That's great. Very cool. And I know I'm sure they support you. And are they here as much as they're able to be here to see your matches?
Yeah, they are. I feel like, especially this year, it's been a lot easier with Weston too. But especially with the 1:00 games, that was kind of hard for my mom to come sometimes with him because those just could be a little miserable, especially in September. But yeah, they're definitely here a lot. My dad will travel a lot of times, but sometimes both of them to away games. Like he drove down to the Houston game and then just drove back. And I was
wow.
okay. I was like, that's some dedication because especially that was a Sunday game. So he had to go work in the morning. So they do support me a lot with that.
That's really nice. Yeah. And you grew up in Arlington. They live in Weatherford now.
Yeah, they live in Weatherford now.
Not too far away.
Yeah, Arlington's gotten crowded. So it's really nice being closer to Fort Worth.
Gotcha.
So it's fun.
What's been, give me one or two things that are top of mind, your favorite Baylor experiences during your time here. It can be athletics. It can be I don't know, academics, socially, anything like that? What comes to mind for you?
Okay, let me think. I've had a lot of good experiences
Yeah.
here, so I would say our senior night was really fun.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really good day. Also, I had a brace, so I had 2 goals against BYU, which was really fun. We went down twice in that game,
Right.
and then we came back twice and won that. So that was a really fun game. And then before, though, for the senior night activities, so Caitlin Swan, one of my teammates, and then Teresa, I think they would make PowerPoints for the seniors. They did different things. And
Is that right?
Yeah. So, and with AI now, it was really funny. What they can do is it was all the seniors in 10 years. And then one of them was the seniors as guys. And I'm like, what is this?
Oh my gosh.
It was really funny. So they made a ton of PowerPoints the day before. And then before the game, they turned the locker room into a club. One of our freshmen, her name's Tatum, she could DJ.
Oh,
so
gosh.
she was DJing, and then they had energy drinks, giving them out a party. It was
That's
really funny.
wild.
And they decorated it. So they went all out for senior night too. So that just shows some of their personality.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of personality on our team.
Sounds like it.
So yeah, that was a fun day altogether. And then I'm trying to think of a second moment. I don't need everything to be soccer, but soccer is just takes so much of our time.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
While you're
trying to
thinking,
think.
what did the AI of you in 10 years, what would that look like?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if this needs to go on the podcast. But it was me. It was one of my Instagram pictures, but not
Right.
soccer. It was me in a dress. And then I had 2 kids. And they were
course.
both, because they both looked like my boyfriend. So there were 2 redheads wearing football jerseys. I was like, oh my gosh.
That's great.
So it was really funny. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
That's pretty good. AI is entertaining and scary sometimes too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
No, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. And they were twins. So it
Oh,
was
twins. Redheaded twins.
Redhead football players.
Football players.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else
Too
come to
funny.
mind? I mean, that's pretty good. That's a really good memory.
No, yeah. That was a funny memory for sure.
What do you like to do away from soccer? How do you get away? What are some of the hobbies maybe?
Sometimes it is hard to get away here, but I like to go. I used to do day trips all the time and go explore, go to Dallas or Austin and do things like that. I love shopping. I'm really bad with that. That's a bad addiction. I need to chill with that a little bit, especially when I'm done here. So I need to relax.
Yeah.
But I would say I am pretty creative. So I do like doing different crafts and stuff, or just random things like that, or I do journalism stuff a lot. So I would go shadow with Jerry a lot and go
Jerry
to,
Hill.
Yeah, with Jerry. I love Jerry. So
I love Jerry
would
too.
go and shadow and go to different basketball games and stuff like that just to learn.
Hey,
and,
that's good.
yeah, which is fun though. You get a great seat,
Right.
you get to watch, you get free food, so it's fun.
Right. Don't give away all the secrets now
Oh yeah, that's true.
of journalism. That's
But
good
yeah.
experience.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
really
So I
good
do
experience.
like doing stuff like that. And then just really hanging out with all my friends and stuff. I keep in touch with a lot of my friends that I made at TCU and here a lot. So I just take time to go either hang out with them or keep in touch with them too.
Good. Very
Yeah.
good. Well, that's great.
Mhm.
Well, it's great to get to know you a little bit better, and we wish you nothing but the best. I hope you're playing for a while in the NCAA tournament, but a great career, great senior season, and thanks for being with us.
All right. Thank you.
We appreciate it. You may be hosting the Sic Em Podcast at some point soon.
I really could. I feel
You
like
could
I could.
do it. No, you
I
could do it.
definitely could with a little bit of experience.
No,
for
you
sure.
could definitely do it. Thanks very much. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
Tyler Isgrig with Baylor Soccer. She's our guest on the Sic Em Podcast, as always, presented by Harley Davidson of Waco.